are skewed because they're getting you into their game. That's not necessarily defense. That's strategy, which is great. I'm not knocking it. But I do think that, they're a great defensive team. I don't go that far.
Mark, question for you.
I would say like this. I think
ahead.
Golden State, personally, they're kind of getting back to, how they started, before the championship run, is that they're not extending the bench. And I think that's kind of the reason that they lost, against Milwaukee. I'm like, Milwaukee.
I don't think they have much of a bench.
Putting up about 10 guys.
They do, though.
And Golden State played 7. You can't do that.
No Harrison
Barnes.
11
guys to play all 11.
But you had no Harrison Barnes. You also had no Klay Thompson on Saturday against Milwaukee.
No,
but some of these guys are coming in cold.
No,
and
Klay
I'm
Thompson
like,
was not. His body was there. Klay Thompson's body was there.
Clark seeing extended minutes, and he wasn't seeing any minutes before that. The guy will play him.
Yeah, I'm with you. And, Livingston and Barbosa, and, they got guys to throw at you. It's not like they don't have a bench. They haven't even cracked Kayvon Looney open. They got guys, man.
If you think about it, Ian Clark was a guy that started the night before in Boston and pretty much laid an egg when he was on the floor.
Right.
I
picked him up in fantasy, so I should know.
You got to get guys confidence, man. You got to get them going. You can't just put a guy in cold, run 25 minutes, but I haven't even played in the last 20 games. That's not going to work.
I think that's a Luke Walton situation, I think, with Golden State.
I
think Steve will change that, Steve Kerr. Yeah. Not that he's not a rookie coach as well, but he has played and he has a whole lot more experience. So
no, I think that's a great point.
They do.
No, I think it's a great point. Luke Walton, I think he's done a really good job. But listen, he's a rookie coach at this point. He's going to make mistakes, and I think that was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake was the simple fact that they got 24 straight wins in a row. And no one thought 24 in a row to start the season.
Well, and we got break here coming up in a second, but this is another thing. They're jump shooters. It's a shooting team. Now, I'm not that guy that's like jump shooting doesn't win. It does win. We've seen it. The Spurs, the Warriors, it wins. However, in an 82-game season, playing the way they play, it catches up with you. Your legs are going to be tired. You're going to have down nights.
The other team makes
and that's why I thought, people saying, they're going to run 50 straight. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
You don't know basketball.
So we're going to go to break here. And after the break, Mark King is going to tell us about what's going on with the Florida flight. Also, we'll take your phone calls as well, too. Myself, Mark, Paul, Zach will be here live here on Full Court Press. Stop by and see us at Flame Broiler. We're right back in the Space of Bills.
And as we take a look at the roadways right now, I-4 continues to run accident-free between the attraction exit spans and also by the 408 and Turnpike junctions. Currently, though, there is a collision to watch out for at Silver Star Road and Coventry Lane. Road blockages are reported in this area, and also one that's causing trouble at the Osceola Polk Line Road and Old Lake Wilson Road intersection in Davenport. If you see traffic problems, feel free to call the Safe Touch Security tip line, 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Steve Foster.
We're all born with the blues, whether we want to admit it or not. Though you'll truly experience the blues from a different yet very unique perspective when you visit Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues. At Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues, you'll experience some amazing sounds from aspiring, talented musicians in the blues genre. Be sure to download Yippee-Ki-Yay Blues Android app from Google Play Store and get wired to the Rattled Beach Show on Friday nights. Blues on. YippieKiABlues.com.
Preschool, SPORTZ, preschoolsports.com.
Brought to you by Ryan Pearson.
Preschool sports, ages 2 to 6. Register now for soccer and t-ball. Preschool sports, right here in Central Florida. Fitness and fun, playing out in the sun. Preschool, SPORTZ, preschoolsports.com.
Take the game with you wherever you go on iHeartRadio. Download the app for free at 969thegame.com.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris. We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs.
When we were firefighters, we'd all gather around the fire station table.
That's where we learned about great food and a lot of it.
And that's why every Firehouse Sub is so overloaded.
It honors our family's firefighter roots.
Take our best-selling hook and ladder sub.
I will. You don't have to ask me twice.
It's loaded with smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and melty Monterey Jack.
Steam heated to perfection, piled on a toasted sub roll. It's the sub that started the fire.
Or check out our light version, the Hook and Ladder Light, for only $5.49.
And at 450 calories, it's like it's made for you, Robin.
That's so sweet of you.
Only $5.49. Try our Hook and Ladder Light today with your favorite beverage from our Coca-Cola Freestyle fountain. Only at Firehouse Subs.
Firehouse Subs.
Founded by firemen.
FirehouseSubs.com.
Hey fans, this is Eric Kohler, stadium voice of UCF football. We invite you to tune in to EK Sports every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we feature the preferred picks of the week, insured by our good friends at Preferred Benefits Consultants, where it's always fun to pick those games of the week, but never a time to gamble with your health care. Find a Preferred Benefits Consultant at OrlandoHealthExchange.com. That's the letter X, OrlandoHealthExchange.com, and start saving today.
Now through January 3rd at Tire Kingdom. Get 50% off 4 tires when you purchase our value installation package. That's right, 50% off 4 select in-stock tires. Choose from top name brands like Cooper, Goodyear, Continental, Nitto, and more. Plus, get all you need to protect them, including a 1-year alignment, along with rotations, balancing, and free flat repair for the life of the tires. This season, take advantage of amazing savings at Tire Kingdom. Right now, get 50% off 4 tires. But hurry, this offer is only available through January 3rd. For tires, oil, service, and repairs, visit Tire Kingdom Service Centers. That's all you need. Plus shop fee of 10% based on non-discounted retail price, not to exceed $35 where permitted. Charge for additional parts, service if needed. Local, state, and or tire disposal fees where applicable. Not valid with other discount offers. Eligibility may vary depending on tire size and model. See store pricing for details.
Are you looking for your dream home? Or are you looking to move out of your current home and find the home to start the next chapter of your life? Look no further. Jim Fouquet with Century 21 Rue Realty is your go-to guy to help you with all your needs. Specializing in West Orange County, Lake County, and Ocoee, his goal is to take care of you from the beginning to the end and is not satisfied until the job is complete. Stop by 401 West Colonial Drive, Suite 7, or give him a call, 321-945-6832. Jim Fouquet with Century 21 Rue Realty.
Give me sports. Give me FM 96.9. The Game.
We are back for Full Court Press Radio, sponsored by SOFOELLC here on the new 96.9 The Game, Orlando sports leader. We are doing the show live tonight at the Flame Broiler here in downtown Orlando on Church Street. Please stop by, bring a toy. We're doing a toy drive for the Children's Home Society of Florida. So if you have a toy and you're hungry, stop on by and pick up a great little rice bowl and a half bowl from our good friends at the Flame Broiler. Tonight's special is a special chicken and rice bowl with a drink for $5.50. We'll be here until 11 o'clock Eastern time. If you want to call in and talk to us, because I know I'm about to start something very, very soon, very, very quickly, because I'm going to I'll make a statement about Stephen Curry not being a top 5 player in the NBA, in my opinion. So, yes, I have a couple of guys on the Florida flight, as long as head coach Marc King. I'm pretty sure they have something to say about it. But if you got something to say, 407-916-8255 is the number in Orlando, or 800-729-8255. Myself, Paul Myers, Mark Johnson, Zach, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And, of course, Marc King will be on as well, too. And don't forget our good friends at Hoop Culture with David Morris will be on also this segment as well, too. So, guys, we were talking about one-game situation, Golden State Warriors, Miami Heat, 2012 versus current team. Now, I did make a statement about Stephen Curry, in my opinion, being a top 5 player in the NBA. I know I'm probably going to catch a lot of it for this, but I don't think Steph Curry is top 5 player in the NBA. And here is my reason behind it before everybody on this panel completely flames me. So here's the reason. I'm not a big fan of guys that are one-dimensional. I've never been that way.
One-dimensional?
Curry's not a very good defender. He's not an elite defender. So when I say he's not a good defender. He's not a very good defender. He's not one of those guys that can lock you down. So when I look at a top 5 player, I'm looking for somebody that does everything on the floor, that can touch every phase of the game. So my top 5 is Anthony Davis, no particular order. Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. I'm taking Chris Paul, and for me, DeMarcus Cousins. I'm taking Boogie Cousins.
You're taking Chris Paul over Kevin Durant?
And Kevin Durant. That's 6.
Chris Paul over Steph Curry.
I think your top 5 that I remember, it didn't have Chris Paul and it had Kevin Durant.
It had Durant, but I'm taking 6, so I'm taking Curry at 7. Because CP3 can affect the game defensively.
No, he can.
Yes, he can.
No, I'm saying he can.
He can.
I'm with you.
And he's a better playmaker. Doesn't turn the ball over.
No, not as much.
Now, Curry is the best shooter the game has ever. I'm going to say the game's ever seen.
I'll say ever. If you won't say it, I will.
And he's also the type of guy that can pretty much shoot from anywhere on the court. But
I mean, as soon as he steps in the gym, yeah.
But
he's shown that on YouTube videos, actually.
Yeah, but when your assist to turnover ratio is 1.5 to 1,
that's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
When you guys have issues guarding defenders, that's bad. Watch Chris Paul offensively on Steph Curry and see what happens. Look what Tony Parker does to Steph Curry when they play one-on-one. Look what the better offensive point guards can do to Steph Curry. You don't get to see that much because Curry's scoring 40 points and the Warriors are up by 30 points in the second half of the game.
Well, and plus we're seeing highlights of Steph Curry making Chris Paul fall down, which is a lot more fun to watch than so.
I mean, yeah, it's highlight basketball.
I'll say this. The Warriors, I mean, and most specifically Steph Curry, is the most commercial basketball player right now, period. Because of his highlights, because of the personality he has fun. He makes these outrageous shots. I mean, right now he's the most commercial player. So I think he is a product of what have you done for me lately. And in sports, that's how things go. Whoever's the hot topic is going to be the guy that everyone, oh, man, is he better than Jordan? Is he better than LeBron? Do you know I saw Facebook posts asking if Curry is better than Jordan? So let's just go ahead and stop this nonsense right now.
Yeah, pause that.
First off, he's not better than LeBron. So if you're not even better than LeBron, shut up with the Jordan stuff, please.
He's not even better than Russell Westbrook.
I agree with you there. I'm with you on that.
Yes, he is.
But I do have Curry. I have Curry in my top 5, though. I do.
I know. Mark, what do you think? Am I crazy?
Yeah, you're a little nuts.
A little bit. One thing that we're leaving out is Steph Curry's a great shooter, but he's a terrific ball handler. I mean, guy gets anywhere he wants on the court. He can get his shot anytime he wants.
So is Jamal Crawford. Crawford's a great ball handler. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Crawford, he can't do it every night. Throw up numbers every night? If that was the case, he would have already done so.
I had a nice joke, but I'm going to leave my joke out because it's probably not PC for radio, so we're going to
because I have no idea what that sound just came from, but what it is. Also, just tell me the mic for this. One of the members of the Florida Flight, our good friend, also from UCF as well, too. Kasey Wilson. Kasey, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Kasey's going to join the discussion as well, too. And so Marc and Kasey are all part of the Florida Flight, and they're also one of the people who are sponsoring this outstanding toy drive for the Children's Home Society. So I'm going to let the guys talk about, the organization and what they do and what they have coming up. And then I want to hear Kasey's opinion on my top 5 and my completely crazy as well, too, because Kasey's from Ohio, so he's kind of sort of LeBron fan. So
homie.
So, Marc, Kasey, this is on you guys. So let everybody know about the flight, the toys, and what you guys got coming up.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us on. I appreciate it. You guys have been great supporters. And we're excited. The Florida Flight, this is our 7th season. A lot of people don't know who we are yet. We've been kind of under the radar. But, our mission statement is to utilize the platform of pro basketball to invest in the lives of others. So, doing the toy drive, that was our sixth annual event. We do this every year for the Children's Home Society, so it's a big deal. And at the end of the day, I'm just a big believer in, obviously we're a pro basketball team, but, when you invest in the lives of others, that's the stuff that's going to last, and it's going to be impactful on people's lives. And I'd rather have fans that are our fans, not so much because we're winning now. We want to win, of course, but because we're making a difference in people's lives. Those are fans that are going to stay around through the ups and downs, and I'd rather have those types of fans than just, not that, look, feel free to jump on the Florida Flight bandwagon all day long. But I there's a purposeful thing that we're doing with the flight, and that's what we're all about. And I think like this year, we're probably over 1,000 toys again this year for the Children's Home Society, who is always in need. And not so much even now throughout the year. So we're hoping to do some other stuff during the year. But yeah, we're excited about what we're doing. Playing games at the Amway now, which is helpful, gives us a new level of credibility. And we got some really exciting things coming up, I think, that people are going to be really excited about.
Kasey, You're one of the guys on the team. I think you've been playing for the team for a while. You played at UCF. You know, you're a local. You know, so how is it going from playing games at UCF to playing games at the Amway Center?
I mean, it's really awesome just to